they might not get some crazy wins, but they will bring you down low and they will still be healthy. Mid-game, you watch out for that Roger and Kimmy and all the way up into the late. So Mythic Seals go for a pick-off tank when they are playing a juice in.
Turtle 1 will spawn in the game. Kun has rotated to the mid lane. Nico gets 4-2. A bit of prio more from Mythic Seal. Boye doesn't decide to go up top to take the mini wave to get level 4. Yums is very close to level 4. Traction pulse over to Kun. Final slash.
Oh, they committed it right in front of Kun, and he will get bursted down. Crab gets first blood, but will Nico also survive? Gets to at least use the Crimson Beacon and the Flicker to reposition himself. But Cram, will he get punished this time? There's the knockup coming in from Boyo, but he's still not level 4. Oh, the Phantom Execution gets denied from Ken, and they might have to walk away because things are not looking too good for them. Nico!
Gunned down by Stormy. A clean win early on. What a set from Yums. Final slash to the back. Cram looking for the kill. And now it's a reset over for the Vengeance. Kun, can he survive Yums?
This is such an action-packed early game. First turtle. Still, it's Stormy who's looking to be currently activated right now.
It's a 3-minute turret take up top. I thought they would get the gold shield, but that's it. No, they get a full turret. Cram and Stormy. Oh, that is such a massive. And Ken won't find the angle. It's free. Oh, final slash.
Oh, they don't even care about Boye up top. They're going after Kun, forced to use the Vengeance. But that's gonna be enough. Innocent did join that, so probably it was a way for Mythic Seal to get some trades, courtesy of Zippy in the bottom lane, but that doesn't change the fact that things are looking too good for them. They're after this important objective in the mid lane, which is the tier 1 turret.
Their mid clear is pretty bad without the Lancelot. He's going up top to farm up, and Mythic Seal have lost a turret.
Because, I mean, the backline axis is there either way, but you have to be wary of the potential ways that SRG can cancel you out if you intend to go for those dives.
And there's no response by Mythic Seal. They got a turret down below, but that's about it now. Cram with the final slash. Good shot, Poo.
Didn't connect onto Boye, so that's one resource already down for SRG.OG. Kun, though, already using the Curtain Call and the Yo-Yo Blitz. Cram gets trapped in the middle of 3, but it's Boye up against 3 members of SRG as well. It seems like he's bought enough time. However, Mythic Seal are still not able to convert anything out of this, and instead it's Innocent who gets to find the kill.
Good scratch down and an amazing front to back by SRG. Cram was the MVP in that fight. Yes, Innocent got the kill, but you put your eyes on Cram, but not that tanky to be able to usually survive a normal 4-man dive on him. Cram, that's a stun. Final slash into the traction pulse. Clean from SRG, and Mythic Seal can only just get to tier 1.
Boye couldn't do anything.
Nope.
And imagine the first one who spotted him out was actually Stormy, which normally would have been very dangerous. Because Stormy was already right in front of him. He didn't have the flicker though, and there was no one near to really provide the follow-up, but
I mean, that's just the beauty of the Lancelot. You're so good at farming and maneuvering in jungles too that you get a lead either way when you're behind or ahead. That's why it's been able to snowball out of control in games that you get 2-3 kills early. And even in the games you lose, you still have impact. Nico, Crimson Beacon. Final slash coming down as well though. Cram wants to go in. Lantern Flare.
Okay, but look at the fist crack. Catching Kun. Ken gets to dash away though, but the Blazing to it coming in from Z, dealing a lot of damage. But Boye is actually going to be the first casualty. Cram nearly takes out Kun, but it's not going to be enough. Innocent though, I feel like the moment they saw Innocent, they felt like they had to somehow walk away. Zippy still wants to go for it.
A greedy move that he has to pay with his life. CP walks up, thought he would have the BMI in time, but needs to respect Stormy and that mobilization.
But he probably didn't expect that
He thought he could tap the BMI before that came out.
That they could hold him down before he got to return to the BMI. So now Mythic Seal in a very difficult spot, still at 0 kills for this entire game.
Look at the build, folks, for you guys who want to play the Roger in the gold lane. Traction pulse, bringing Kun back. CP's holding. The Lord will be cleared out here with the help of the Holy Shield.
That was already half HP for Kun, by the way, but the final slash connects onto 2, forces out the Crimson Beacon. They didn't need to do much, but Mythic Seal already burned so many of their resources just to get away. Ken trying to defend, doing his best, but they're just gonna settle for that inhibitor turret.
So clean. to start to threaten a few of the SRG members. But that I'm also confused about because Innocent already gets a rose gold now. Kun walking out, curtain call down already.
Oh, they come in from both sides in an attempt to surprise SRG, and they might have successfully did. Forced by the Appraisers right out of Sekai's, and they actually take him out. That's the jungler of SRG.OG.
Mythic Seal are finally on the board after 14 minutes in the land of Dawn. What looked to be a stomp, one-sided for SRG, is now turning things around. Traction pulls to the final slash.
Oh, but they bring him back. There's no way for him to get out. But Zippy and the damage from the Blazing Duet might be enough. Innocent, though, this time around, he also wants to join the fight. It's a double kill for him. Half man, half beast indeed. Nico and Ken are the only ones alive, but they can still potentially make something out of this. Stormy trying to deal with Ken, but it's a disengage for now. So the conceal's over for now, but Mythic Seal, they're doing a great job at holding the Lord. At this point, ever since they did that somehow of that sandwich play, SRG, they seem to be a lot more cautious now. Oh, Stormy though, right in front of Boye, already forced to use the Way of the Dragon. So could this be it? Innocent catches up again!
Signature pick, a like can pounce, time to perfection for Innocent. Boye, final slash, dodge away from the Shun Poo, but the follow for the Vengeance comes through, and that should be it for the attempt of Mythic Seal on the steal on Lord. SRG, this innocent guy. Half man, half beast.
This was the most unfortunate one, especially for Mythic Seal in this game. And now they've taken out 2 inhibitor turrets even before the Lord gets to march down in their base.
Rose Gold Meteor. That's a Rose Gold dog for Cram. Okay, has the Immortality tool. He has that Fury Hammer. At this point, I would just personally build it towards a Hunter Strike or Blood Hepsies. Can do damage, Cram.
Whoa, Cram actually catches up. Traction Pulse won't connect, but Boye already using the Jeet Kundo. The other members of Mythic Seals just trying to deal with the Lord for now, especially Zippy. But Stormy, he has his high set on Zippy. Will they actually defend this though? They're somehow able to deal with the Lord and Cram. He's looking very low, but still gets to catch the final slash.
Immortality down already. Now it's a BMI forward with a Blazing Duet. Zippy able to flicker up, but Innocent goes to the Lycan Pounds. Now it's an all-out brawl as Ken goes to the side, stacking up onto them in the waves. As now Boye walks up again. That Vengeance almost killed Stormy.
I feel like that was enough time for Mythic Seal to actually capitalize on the way they were already near the base. They had their base turret right there, and that their damage dealers were already farmed up.
It's still the far lane, so they can still play with that. But yeah, they don't really have anyone that can stay in the side lane to capitalize on that fact. It's more of a forced error. Ken walks up. Boye is there too.
Oh, the final slash, but then he gets to isolate Innocent. Gets to dash away, however, but Ken is the first to fall. Blazing Duel also already committed, but the damage, you can already see it coming. Stormy, why was he there? Now Nico goes in with the Crimson Beacon. They tried to chase after Boye though, but Innocent and Sekai's, they have to keep themselves alive.
They will be able to. Good run away now. Innocent has the GDS too, so that's additional movement speed. But now they're going to go for the cut onto Cram. No, they have to play it safe. It's an Evolved Lord that is spawned in the game. If they lose here in the team fight, if they get wiped here, they're done. The one time it will, or the one time it can in the future, it will be bad for SRG, but that's why now they're just going to go for the Blitz on the Lord while they have the advantage.
Oh, they're trying to burst it down. Final slash committed onto Nico. There's the Crimson Beacon though, and Zippy, he'll try to contest it, but just in time, the Appraiser's Wrath and the Retribution will secure the Lord. But will they still try to engage in a fight? Traction Pulse already committed. Stormy is also back in the game. So they just steal away the purple buff, and now they go back to defending.
For the people back at home, Mythic Seal, yes, couldn't fight for the Lord. Ken was still down. He had to respawn in the game for them to have a chance at out-retreating Skies. But they went in for the fight. They stopped them from going in to capitalize, and now Ken! Oh, Cram goes to Final Slash!
Oh, they fight Zippy! He's forced to retreat for now, but Ken still goes for the other members of SRG.OG! They might have to escape for now because Mythic Seals are running him down!
Kun gets a kill on Stormy! Kun now going on Cram, Immortality down for Skies as they go and pounce on him. Innocent will be able to recall. Kun still in the 1v1 as Rose Gold Meteor gets popped in. Cram, can he win in the 1v1 against a CC? It doesn't seem like it's possible. Innocent is waiting in the bush, and that might actually stop it from recalling. He stops it again! Oh no! Kun still there, holding his ground. Innocent, he's walking back. into the jungle. It's not safe enough. This battle is going on for so long, but take a look at Mythic Seal. Innocent going for the end.
He's trying to make a play here, but he's up against 3 members of Mythic Seals already marching down the mid lane, and there are people from Mythic Seals to actually defend it after 21 minutes. Mythic Seal turned things around! That great decision making in terms of pulling the Lord to the side and assigning the right person to deal with it and the others to deal with the other members of SRG2.
That's not really in a way it is. Falling Star Moon.
Okay.
Good against the Herald, good against the Joy.
There is a lot of shields in the SRG.
Yeah.
It is pretty meta too. Yeah.
Stormy and Yumes, they're just blocking his way.
Cram also just winning out on this lane against Kun. It's gonna be very tough to get to the turtle, and again, just like in game 1, it'll be SRG to take the first neutral objective. Skies picks it up, instantly rotates over to the purple buff, hasn't used the retribution yet, so this should also be a steal. Quick by Skies.
Still, even when you look at their sides, it's not looking too good. Kun doing his best to survive, but that's gonna be first blood for SRG.OG, just as we mentioned it. Now in this game, especially considering the amount of team fight prowess that they have, so forcing fights might not be such an issue, but Yumes, instead he'll be the one targeted here by the way of the Dragon Thorn Throws as well, committed onto him, but Boye, it seems like the pickoff took some time. Sekai's on the other hand too, found some kills, but that's a 2-for-1 trade so far. Maybe could be 3 kills, but there won't be enough damage from Kun, and there's a respo from Cram as well.
Yeah, good traction pulse. It's a kill traded in for a kill plus a turret in the bottom lane. Cram was able to get it down, so still I would say still advantages towards SRG. Yes, this does give Ken a bit more breathing room in the jungle. Cram.
Oh, that's half HP for him. Another way of the Dragon converted into a successful pickoff. That's 1 member down for SRG.OG. Yumes also half HP, but Sekai's gains access to Ken and the other members, but will settle with Boye for now, but it's a double kill for Boye. Sekai's will he be able to secure the objective? It seems like it's a triple for Boye actually. What a redemption from him from game number 1, but Innocent making it just in time. Finds the kill onto Nico.
Gets the kill back. Mythic Seal again turned the gold lead around. SRG had the 2,000 gold lead, and now it's going to be the punish for Zippy, 2 up top. I'm trying to think of who... Yeah, obviously it's just worth it for Mythic Seal. It was an all-out win. They lost Nico, but that's about it. Now it's SRG's turn to try to turn things around.
Yeah.
But Mythic Seal have the hold on side lane at this point of the game. You got to remember that the Moskov will constantly be in the side lane. Mythic Seal could actually just give turtles and trade it for turrets.
Like they did in game number 1, and finally find a way to turn things around come late game. But Sekai's though successfully takes the objective, but this is going according to plan. If you're Mythic Seal, Boye though, there's a lot of damage coming in from Cram. They might have to respect that, but a beautiful falling Star Moon and the follow-up damage coming in from Nico. They're able to deal with SRG, even with the limited manpower that they have. All things might change this time though, because Zippy might go in. Still won't. It's okay, they don't risk it for now.
Turret for turtle is very easy. Sometimes you would actually give the advantage to the turret. Game 1, they were 2 behind to get those advantages. They were just getting wiped every single team fight. Now it's a conceal hold up.
But will they be able to make it though? Yumes is doing a great job at zoning out Nico and Zippy. There's the Zaman Force also committed by Innocent, and it seems like Boye will be punished. So those are great responses coming in from SRG.
And again, folks, remember the triple kill from Boye. To go back to the point before the team fight started, it's all about now being in a better position to come back, right? But it's for both teams now. For SRG, it seems like that game 1 has woken them up, the sleeping giants that was in game 1.
Yeah, I was supposed to say even for Kun.
They're just splitting up the map. Ken doing a good job at trading on the other side of the map, while SRG trying to get Prio down below. But I think he might be staying a bit too long. The rest of the team are here. Ken has a puncture. Will be able to puncture out now. 1-2 gets taken down, and the fight goes for SRG.
He indeed took too long, and just in time, SRG got the best possible pickoff, which allows them to secure this objective without any contest. Okay, I saw that in day number 1. It could have happened again, but at least it didn't. Zippy will settle with tier 2 turret down bottom.
Zippy, is he late to recall? Oh, yes, he is too!
They catch him even when he used the Spear of Misery. And that makes 2 kills for SRG and a Lord.
To be overconfident in the bottom lane up top as well. Ken now, Innocent pops in his Mod Force.
Oh, Innocent. Looks like he can deal with Ken even on his own at this point. Just dodging all those punctures and all those thorned roses. But now Mythic Seal, could they do what they did in game number 1 in defending and prolonging this game? Oh, Falling Star Moon won't connect. But that is gonna be the question. Because this time around, SRG, this is a 3K gold lead, and they have to make sure they don't repeat the same mistakes they did as well in game number 1.
Holy Defense already down in the mid lane. Now in the bottom lane, they are gonna go for the siege. Yums walks up, Holy Shield pop again. Ken walks up, couldn't able to get away. Ken with a puncture.
That's a lot of damage coming in from Innocent. But somehow, someway, they're still able to hold on to their inhibitor turret.
And luckily for Storm, Purify will be up anyways in the next fight. So that won't be a big resource that he won't be able to utilize. Wave will be pushing up top though.
Oh, they don't use the Crimson Beacon, but the Lord is already down to half HP. Cram uses the Curtain Call and the Yo-Yo Blitz onto Kun, but Kun is just so tanky. Boye finds the kick onto Cram, but is that the right target? Ken dashes in, uses the Thorn Drones, will try to steal away the objective, but Sekai secures it for his team.
Uh-oh, Zippy caught in the bad spot now, able to go away. Yums with the flicker forward as Kun tries to run away the other side of the map. It's a Moskov versus everybody. I don't think he'll be able to survive, and it will be Yums with the swing of the War Axe to take him down. Mythic Seal lose the neutral objective and 3 members for a trade.
It seems like they're already approaching the base. Oh, it doesn't land. Ken gets to dodge it. Finds the kill onto Innocent. SOD won't connect, however. Mythic Seal again find a way to deal with this for now.
Mythic Seal have found yet another. They can, again, it just comes down to the reset. They've been better on the team fights too.
Okay.
So they just need to calm down. They gotta calm down. They gotta let a few of these fights go. It's fine, you know, in a 4v5.
Oh, Kun though, he's dealing a lot of damage. Phantom Execution connects onto Cram. SOD lands as well. Nico finds the kill. Sekai's might be the next target, but fortunately has the dash. Mythic Seal, something just activates when they're in this point of the game.
As me and LaFell and you know from day number 1, they just need to be behind. Innocent walks up against Kun.
Okay.
It's alright, both these teams are just going at it, dude. Like, SRG really shouldn't have been in that position.
It'll take some time for him to get here, but
They want to blitz it.
yeah, this is gonna be good for SRG because Zippy will have to deal with the wave up top. Still has the SOD, however, but they're zoning out the members of Mythic Seals really, really well. Traction pulls already committed. They catch Yums, might get to burst him down. SOD lands, they find it!
Cram now walking up. Oh, gets Carter's Spirit Mystery out to Lethal Wanderer. What the hell? Boye with a way to dragon from out of nowhere. Zippy goes over to Spirit Misery. Ken walks over the puncture. Innocent has him on force.
They actually tried to take him down, but the damage is too much. Nico will have to reposition himself as well, while the other members of Mythic Seal just focus on working on the Lord, and they finally get it for themselves. If ever they're actually able to make things happen with this Lord, they're syncing up the waves. And SRG, if you look at their wave clear, let's see how they make it work. Already forcing out the Crimson Beacon. Innocent has the Zaman Force, however, but Cram! He's just getting shredded by Zippy.
Yeah, damage from Zippy is ridiculous. It pierces through the turrets too, so they gotta be careful. Mid lane base turret taken down now. They're gonna be looking to go up top. Boye is walking up. There's a Cannon in too. Phantom Execution to get the turret.
Okay. At least Boye didn't have the flicker yet, so they probably won't force anything. They've left SRG with only a single inhibitor turret in their hands, so this looks like a much more manageable game for them when it comes to the objective fights.
Hold up. Cram's walking up, gonna be stunned up, and just pops in with a Crimson Beacon too!
Oh, that's a lot of damage, but who will be bursted down first? Sekai tries to reach for the targets from behind, but gets bursted down instead! Zaman Force also laid by Innocent, but it's a retreat for SRG after losing their jungler. But Innocent and Yums, they might want to do something else. They're trying to look for other angles, but Boye, he has it covered. He knows exactly where they're trying to go from, but that buys them enough time to reset the Lord and allow Sekais to actually make it. Now, what is going to be the play for SRG.OG and Mythic Seal? Zamanforth already committed onto Kun. Might be the first casualty, not looking too good for Mythic Seal, but the damage from Zippy, you have to respect it! Knock up from the Jade Kundo. Sekais somehow makes it out alive, but they commit onto Stormy instead. Nico finds the kill onto Stormy!
Zippy goes in, over to Cram. Now the damage coming down as well. As the Lancer Friend brings Boye back into the bush. Guys walking up. Boye, Lu, sticking to immortality. Zamanforth over. Boye taken down. Innocent with a kill again. 10! Gets a kill back on Cram, and it's back-to-back-to-back team fights.
But how do they deal with it now? From where do they expect to come from? Cram and Sekais. Zippy!
Oh my God!
Zippy, they find Zippy! Will he be able to survive this? I think not!
What a read by Skies and Cram to hold their position up top, knowing that there might be a Moskov looking for the play. Now they want to collapse.
Oh, they're looking for the kills, but they have to escape for now. Kills might not be the way to go. Innocent finds Ken, and it's 5 members of SRG marching towards the base. They'll do their best to try and defend, to hold the minions on the side.
What?
But Nico could only do so much, but actually, Kun buys some time, but at least SRG, they still have a wave marching down bottom. Nico's literally trying to make things happen, but he can't anymore. And we equalize the series right here.
SRG refused to go down like that. They turned things around yet again after a crazy back-to-back-to-back-to-back team fight, back-to-back lead.
I don't know, that was probably a decision thinking that it was just Sekais who was trying to go after him, but I don't think
like 3 members.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna happen anymore.
Yes, you can counter these 3 picks in the lance.
Ooh.
There you go. Yeah,
Look at that.
they need anti-CC. They're scared of the glue mount.
Yeah.
Yeah, the amount of crowd control that Mythic Seal can put to stop. You almost put an early kill onto Zippy. Things are looking good, but on the mid lane, they traded out Stormy as well.
Yeah, so they get a trade. It's going to be Zippy for Stormy, but that means Mythic Seal can capitalize straight off the bat with a Turtle start their first Turtle in a game.
In the series.
Yeah, in the series. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 1 and Game 2, they lost the first neutral objective battles. But you're still not going to be behind of your laner. Why? Gold Crab. You almost had like 90% Gold Crab take. That's going to be AOG. Over to the back now, Zippy.
Only knocking up Nico though, and Zippy, again for the second time around, gets taken down, but a beautiful Thorn Throws catching 2 members from SRG.OG. Again, Boye gets the double kill though.
Unfortunate for Mythic Seal. You would not want those kills to be on Boye.
Make use of their team fight capabilities considering their lineup.
It's mid-prio. Stormy sent that as well. Nico, immobilization. Stormy pinned down, has a Crimson Beacon, gets away. Yums.
Oh, uses the AOG but knocks up no one.
Wow.
And somehow Kun gets to find Stormy. Will be successful in terms of taking him down with the help of Nico. But that's already 1 man down for SRG. And look at that flicker fist spray coming in from Boye. Fist crack launch just in time. Sekais is the next target.
No mobility joy at that point because he missed that skill. Now Mythic Seal are the ones capitalizing on a turret up top, and they could break the mold. The pattern that has been. Mythic Seal do better. But you can see the gold lead.
Yep.
0-2, no problem. He's still just 100 gold behind, which means it's practically nothing here as they clear the wave and they're looking to go for the dive. Traction Pulse.
Oh, they find Stormy somehow, but Sekais will try to disturb the members in the backline once again, looking for Zippy. There's the knockback coming in from Boye, but Sekais still gets to walk away. So, again, going back to your point, instead, so he won't have the flicker for this upcoming objective if ever they do want to contest.
Should be a free one, but Innocent is building up, and this is just giving me a lot of flashbacks to the M6 World Championship when they were up against CFU. Down.
Hasn't been in the best position so far. There's always Sekais hunting him down. So even if you want to think that they could do well in terms of prolonged team fights, knowing that there was Ken. So it seems like they're trying to actually respond to the pressure right now.
you
If
go.
you look at where Boye and Ken are going, they find Innocent. That happened in just the blink of an eye, by the way. Mythic Seal, and they have a Lord. They can take this Lord if they want to. Still, Sekai's is alive, however, so they might want to engage in a fight instead. Yums has the AOG as well, but will they decide to go for it? Sekai is already being poked down pretty low. Oh, Crab jumps in!
Oh! Ken in the back, that's a Spirit of Misery from Innocent, but all of them are down. It's just Cram. His bravest fighter cancel almost a steal from Innocent, but Ken secures it with a retribution now. It's Cram mounted on. Zippy finally gets those stats racking up. 3.
You see how Yums struggled in terms of using the AOG at that moment too. Like, Boye timed his crowd control skills so well, which denied SRG of that potential knockup. Because those 3 members which were left, Cram, Sekais, and Yums, they clearly seemed like they wanted to contest, but hold on, Ken! Will he be able to get himself out of this? It's
Ken?
a no, but Cram!
Okay, they go for the bravest fighter in. Innocent gets a shutdown. They have been winning team fights. Let's see if they can do it again. Innocent in the bottom lane has the SOD. Mythic Seal prepping for this one. Yums with an angle, but Kun goes in. Phantom execution!
That hurt!
What?
They get to burst down Yums with just the pressure from Kun and the Phantom execution.
Nice.
Now, how will they try and attempt to contest this Lord? The SOD does not land! Ken will have all the time in the world to focus on his opponents, and he takes the Lord along with it!
Everyone falling, only Innocent here getting a trade, getting something on the map. He does get it, but look at Nico, he wants to cancel it. He will be able to do it. Innocent jumps in with the step, goes into the base. Oh my Lord, Innocent! Walks it over, gets a kill! Cannon minion! Innocent! He cannot do it, not in time! The base open! He's tried everything to save this game! There's another wave now in the bottom lane. Innocent looking for the clear. Kun holding it. Can he do it?
There's the Lord. It has already spawned. They might have some time. They might get to buy
This
some
man.
time. And he forces a reaction. Out of the other members, will he actually go for the SOD?
Oh no.
There's the magic
He takes
sentry.
it!
Oh, he just goes for it, but Boye!
Finds the pin. Innocent down. Ken on the purple buff. Cram jumps in with the bravest fighter. The Lord still in the mid lane. He utilizes the second part of it. That's a Thorn Rose by Ken. A pin down again. Cram flickers out. And Mythic Seal have all the tools necessary to utilize this Lord of the mid lane. Ken!
Okay, Ken actually deal with Cram. He just needs one more hit. Boye gets it. Sekai's, Yums, and Stormy. The trio mid, they're the ones who have the responsibility of holding things down and holding things together, but Yums, he won't be able to knock up anyone!
They're gonna go for the base! Ilago Red Giants, OG Esports fall to the dark horse! That is the Mythic Seal! Planted in game 1, fully sealed in game 3.